Oh, hi everyone, this is the Cluster API office hours. Today is the 28th September 2023. As we know, we follow the code of conduct. So be kind and nice to each other. Yeah, I think we can directly start. We're not a lot of people today, so let's see. The first one would be to take a look at the SIG cluster lifecycle self-assessment. I don't know, do we need more people to do that, or what do we think?
So, question, how much is in that? Can we open it and take a look?
Yeah. I think that would be nice if you could also add your name to the list.
I will do that.
You could also try to pre-fill and ask open questions in the channel for. Well, I think most questions should be possible to get answered. So we have regular office hours every 2 weeks. How many people we are? I would say less than 5, maybe. Meeting notes, yes. Yes. We did not do real ad hoc meetings, right?
Not in the last
Not in the last 6 months.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess not.
Okay, and updated contributing MD. Let's check that.
I'm sure we did something around branch support or something, do we?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, there we go.
Luckily. Yeah, and also something in August regarding license scans. And yeah. Yes. Project roadmap. We don't really have a project roadmap, right?
No, we don't.
Onboarding and growth path must be something here, right? Contributor letter. I would say yes.
Yeah, we have a process outlined.
No Google Summer of Code or similar things. Contributors from multiple companies. I think
Yes,
we're
is the
actually 2, right? Or plus some less regularly attending.
yeah, we definitely have contributors from multiple companies. I guess telecom, at least.
Yeah, and I would say that also qualifies as end user company. Telecom in that case.
Yes. Yeah. Now that says companies, but essentially I think so.
Yeah.
And then the level of contributions, we have folks who might attend this meeting who are end users. I guess giant swarm and people, but yeah, I think we do.
Yeah, there are also issues coming up from other folks than VMware in this case. So reviewed, updated the owners files in the last 6 months. I think that's a yes.
Actually, there is an outstanding one to I think add myself and Stefan and Fabrizio as in CAPV, Cluster API vSphere maintainers.
Yeah. That's fair, I think.
To just regularize that, because I think when it was added, I think Nadir just put in the patch and just added the CAPV maintainers.
Yeah.
And added you in, yeah. But yes, I think is the answer.
types of changes. So let's take that. I think he cleaned it up and added some folks. We added some folks.
Removed some folks.
And removed some folks. So
and added to emeritus. I think so. Yeah, Fabio down the bottom.
Fabio there, saying to reviewers, me and basically you, Stefan, and so on to me via cluster API maintainers. So
I don't think we removed a reviewer.
Nope.
Technically, but
I mean, could be something else, but that was January 2022, so that's too old. I guess that's okay. As project team, do we need help in any area? No. If so, which ones? I would only question the topics around test infra. We have.
I mean, I think we probably have the help we need on test infra.
Yeah, we have help there. So, yeah.
Like we're in sort of a privileged position of having our asking the right questions and knowing both sides of that.
Yeah. We write something like, yes, we get test infra related questions.
I guess that's just, do we need help? And is there any specific area we need help in?
Yeah, so we don't.
I don't think there's anything that, I'm trying to think of what Stefan or Fabrizio might say either, or Nadir. And I think maybe test infrastructure is one, but
yeah,
I don't think as a project team, because a lot of that is.
So what we could do is I could take that and bring that up in the channel and ask.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's punt some of these and just do a thread and see if Nadir or Fabrizio have any answers.
I'd say there's no real action there.
I think we're adding more stuff to Help Wanted and trying to actively help people with reviews and stuff is the only thing we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Aditya is taking our bird there, for example. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess a good question for you then, is there anything we should be doing better? Is there anything you feel like we could do to ease your path as a contributor?
Not really. So I wanted to take up bigger stories if time allowed, and then I will probably post in the channel. And I saw the channel that it's very helpful. So people keep posting questions and the replies are prompt. So I think for me, there's no problem until now.
Good. Well, yeah, let us know in the channel publicly if you can what we're doing wrong whenever we are doing stuff wrong.
Of course.
Move on. Yeah, initiatives that should be highlighted, lauded, that your project is proud of. Yeah.
I see. We haven't been
maybe
around long enough, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe one thing coming to my mind would be that we are able to keep up to date with Kubernetes and cluster API releases.
That's a good one. Yeah. So what was our latest 2 weeks from Kubernetes release to CAPV support?
Don't know, but I guess that's around that time frame, yeah.
I think it was. So Kubernetes 128 was August 15th and CAPV 28.
Okay, how many releases did we have in the last 6 months? I think, is this regarding only minors or also patches?
I think it includes both.
If it includes both, we have
85.
We
In the
have
last month. Okay.
2 in the last 6 months. So it would be it is end of September.
So March,
Yeah.
end of March.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe not include the betas.
Yeah.
So around 5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. That's an alpha. 11. So it only goes to 10, so let's say 10. It's now stable beta alpha. All APIs are currently V1 beta 1, right?
Yeah. Barring IPAM. But that's not.
But IPAM
I guess that
is
API
not
isn't
here.
part of our. Yeah. We just have the controller for it.
That's a separate project, though. Okay, what are some of the longer tails efforts that your project is working on? That's maybe another good one for asking, but what comes to mind here is migration to community clusters for testing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to highlight that or
Yeah.
not. I'm not sure what the status of it is, but yeah, I think it's a good one to ask. That is definitely a longer tail thing.
Yeah. As a project, do you consider your CI signal adequate to the project maturity?
I think no, given that we have lots of plans over the next 3 to 6 months or 3 to 6 weeks to improve it.
I agree. There's lots of things we want to cover in end-to-end tests, but which we don't have as of today. Yeah. As project, do you consider your documentation adequate to the project maturity? I tend to also say no here.
It would be very concerning if you said yes. I would be in the what documentation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's adequate to the maturity, which would be better. So I don't know. No, I think that was the correct one here.
Yeah, I think if we do get a chance to do a 3-week spike on documentation, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Just pick controllers and document the controllers and try and build up from it. But yeah.
Yeah. But let's finish the context and logging work first.
Yeah, 100%.
As project, do you participate to SIG like weekly meetings? That's regarding the SIG cluster lifecycle by weekly, right?
Yeah.
So I would say no, we not. Fabrizio does, but I wouldn't count him in here, right?
No, I don't like. I don't attend those meetings regularly at all, but I don't think we do status updates. I think this is our status update, basically.
Yeah. So which sub-projects do we interact with? For sure, cluster API provider in cluster. And I guess that's mostly it.
The provider. The cloud provider.
Yeah, but yeah, if that's part of the SIG.
Image builder.
Yeah, so let me.
I think, yeah, cloud provider is in the SIG, but just search it, I guess, on that page.
Cluster API. Cluster API provider in cluster. Image builder.
The cloud provider vSphere you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we are a cloud provider vSphere, so I don't think we have to add them here. You mean cloud provider?
The other
vSphere,
one.
Yeah.
The cloud provider, yeah. I think it's in cluster lifecycle, the cloud providers.
Yeah.
Yeah, SIG cloud provider.
Oh no, SIG cloud provider. Okay.
Not SIG cluster lifecycle. So yeah. Suggestions to improve cooperation and coordination at SIG level.
I don't think we have anything here. I think we have very good coordination, cooperation at CAPV level, which is the main concern. Because we're basically the same people now. And then like CAPV has reasonable coordination with some of the other things. I guess from a CAPV perspective, things could improve maybe with QADM or something. But yeah, I don't think we have any advice from the CAPV side.
Yeah. Let me screenshot all the stuff we entered, so I surely have it when I really send the thing. To desktop. Sure. I will bring up the left questions to the channel at the latest tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah. I think that's it for that point. Again.
Yeah, so I want to bring this up. I just want to make sure that anybody who has anything to say about this gets their chance to say it. So I'm trying to highlight it. Once we make some sort of a decision, which should come in the next couple of weeks, I will highlight it in Slack channel and stuff. But basically, V1 Alpha 3, V1 Alpha 4 are getting removed from the code base. All the code, all the tests, all the YAMLs will be removed from the code base. It's just a matter of whether that happens for CAPV 1.9 or 1.10. The motivating factor is bringing CAPV 1.6 as a dependency, which will drop CAPV older API types, which means we'll be forced to drop at least some of this code because it imports CAPV code that will no longer be there. And I think these have been deprecated for many, many minor releases at this point. So we need to make a decision about whether that happens in 1.9 or 1.10. And the decision is really led by which version of CAPV, which version of CAPV uses. So yeah, I think that's all there is to really say on that. I'll be happy to drop all that code.
Good to me. Yeah, I think no objections from the people here. I guess I did, yeah.
No, because I just
Okay.
fixed this lint issues in B1 Alpha 3. So I was just wondering.
Yeah, I did see that PR come up, and I was like, oh, we should have possibly just mentioned that. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay. Question on supervisor Go API and use of consent. I can guess what pull request that is.
Yeah, so there's just this is like I think we have 5 or 6 packages that are named VMware. And when I was doing some of the linting work as well, I decided to get rid of one of them because I don't need one function in them. This is only used by supervisor. I had a couple of questions on that because I'm not familiar with supervisor code and use cases. I just want to make sure that getting rid of it is safe from our side. It's a very simple function. It's honestly kind of a toy, but again, I just don't feel confident ownership of that side of the code base. So I asked Nadir in the channel, and hopefully he'll give an answer. The other question, which I think you were confused about as well, Christian, is do all supervisor clusters have one machine deployment with a fixed suffix? Is that the way it's set up? I asked Nadir that question directly in the Slack channel as well, and he said he'll get back to me on it. So yeah, I think we can merge this one. If there's some problem, we can obviously revert very quickly. But we don't have strict guarantees around our Go API. Many changes like this were made many times in the past. This is a very simple piece of functionality. I don't think there's an issue. So I think let's go ahead and merge that tomorrow if Nadir hasn't answered. And yeah, I think it should be fine.
I think that's fine. It can't be an issue for VM operator because I hope they don't import CAPV because of circular dependency things, but yeah. Sounds good to me. Okay. With that up, I don't know if you should go over any pull requests or issues today. I think we're pretty much up to date there. I also have some time conflict, so I don't have that much time anymore. So
yeah, I'm fine to drop it. I've gone through the PRs and issues.
There's not anything more to talk about. I think we could close the call, right?